today I want to show you a closer look at this massage pillow. This was sent to me by the brand. I've been putting this to the test for a couple weeks now, and I could say that I like it for a couple of reasons. First off, it's a very compact pillow. It isn't super thick, and I'm able to lay down on my bed comfortably on this, or if I'm on the couch. It's not heavy whatsoever, so I'm able to take this with me throughout my house without it being heavy. It is really soft. It has like this memory pillow inside, and it's very soft, very squishy, and then everything goes back to normal once you get off of it. As far as the middle part, it does have this nice other material as well that's almost textured like, but it's still super soft, and that's where it's going to have the little massage things and where you're going to get heat from. Something cool about this is that it does come with its cable for you to plug it directly to the wall. It does need to be plugged into the wall or to an outlet in order for it to work, so keep that in mind. But really easy to use. Once you have it connected, you have two simple buttons here. On the side is where you're going to connect that USB-C cable, and then you have an option to power it and have it automatically go through the settings or the modes automatically. It takes about a minute or so to switch between settings, and it just goes over and over. If you don't want that, and if you want it on a specific setting the entire time, you're going to select the manual option. You're just going to hold it for a couple of seconds, and it will transition from auto to manual. And then in order to switch it again to a different mode, you're going to hold it another second or two for it to switch. Let me go ahead and turn this on and show you exactly what it does. You want to connect the USB-C, and then the lights will turn on automatically. Here it lets you know that it is plugged in and it's ready to be used. Starting off with the auto one, you just hold it and it automatically starts vibrating. Not sure if you could see that, but it's a light pulse over and over, and I think it feels very comfortable. And then again, it takes about a minute or two to transition. I'm going to show you the manual mode. I just hold it a couple seconds and it turns blue. So the blue one, it is just the vibration mode. There is 3 different colors that this will change. It's the blue mode for vibration, and then it's going to be green for the inflation. This does inflate, and it feels pretty good, honestly. I was worried about that, and I like the way it feels. And then the red one is going to be for the heat. It does get pretty warm, so you do want to make sure that you have a shirt on or even like a little towel on here to avoid any burning. And then the different vibration, it starts like almost after the pulsing. And then let's see the other mode. Oh, I turned it off. All right, so there's that one. And then the green one, this starts inflating. So if you're laying on your back, you can see it inflating. It's almost like a little bubble of air in there. It takes a couple seconds and then it goes down. And then for the last part, it's the heat. So you get nice heat. Again, it does get pretty warm. Not instantly, but after a minute or two, it starts getting really warm. So you do want to make sure that you have something. And then let me go ahead and show you how I use it while I'm in bed. I always have my pillow here for extra support. And then I just place it on the back. And then let me go ahead and show you the different modes. So let's start with the vibration. And you could place this in different places of your body. I usually do like my lower back and my upper back. And you can lay flat on this, or I'm usually in bed catching up on a couple of emails, or when I'm just relaxing, ready to go to bed, I put this on for at least 20-30 minutes. And then I just go through the different modes. And then this is the one that lifts up. I'm not sure if you could see, but it's lifting my body up a little bit because it almost makes like a little arch on your back, and it feels very soothing. But overall, I think this is a great product. I've enjoyed using it. My husband's enjoyed using it as well. This is something that we use often in our household. I recommend you getting one for yourself.